You are now 80% ready for the business. We've adjusted everything and tested and found the winning article. Now it's time to launch ad campaign to bring needed traffic to realize the arbitration. Why Facebook ads? It's the biggest social network in the world, with 2.27 billion active users, nearly 1.5 billion of whom are active every day. Is your audience on Facebook? The most recent data by Pew Research Center shows that every age uses at least one social network site, with younger users with higher percentages. Plus, both men and women use social media in about equal numbers, and when it comes to which network people use, Facebook dominates the list. In other words, no matter what age group you are targeting, there will be more than enough of those users on Facebook. On Facebook, you can target users by location, age, gender, interests, connections, relationship state, languages, education, and workplaces. Facebook ads policy in the domain of AdSense arbitrage depending on paying the least amount of money as possible in order to achieve the largest return in Google AdSense. I mean, we must bring low CPC from Facebook. There are a number of ad subtypes you can choose from. These include video, offers, leads, canvas, carousels, and many other types. Each one has a certain advantage and can be useful depending on the type of marketing you are doing. In AdSense arbitrage business, we are gonna use a clickable image. As you can see here, this article got big impressions, therefore the price for engagement is very cheap, but that does not mean that this is the winning article, because in AdSense arbitrage the important thing is to focus on the difference between what you pay on Facebook and what you get on AdSense. This is called ROI, return on investment, as we've explained previously. When creating your campaign, Facebook gives you some options to choose your campaign objective. Objective means how Facebook will spend your budget. There are many options to choose, but in this business we can choose between traffic, which is number of people that enters our website, or engagement, which is post likes and comments. This is done to give you analytics about your campaign and to tell the algorithm of Facebook how to exactly work. Because Facebook rely on dynamic advertising, this means if you put an amount of money on a campaign, it will be spent entirely to show your ad. And people who engage with your content will define the cost per click and all the stuff. With that being said, if you put $5 on a campaign and got 500 clicks or visits to your website, here your CPC is defined 5 divided by 500, which is equal to $0.01. If you get 100 click, your CPC will be $0.05, and so on. Unlike native advertising, when you can define CPC and all. Even Facebook have this option, but it's quite complex and won't work with you as a beginner. This leads to a question everyone is asking, which is better choice for doing Facebook ads, to choose the option traffic or engagement? If I or any other marketer answered you with this question, we'll be lying to you. You tell me why. The reason is that neither I nor the best marketer in the world can tell you if the advertisement will be successful from the first try. It is true that you will start your sixth sense with years of experience, says Ty Lopez, and you'll start defining the successful ad even before its launch. But despite that, your envy will not be 100% correct. You will need to do a test, and this is the digital marketing principle. Therefore, to be frank with you, the answer to this question is test, or rather try same article with same targeting, ad and everything, but different objectives, traffic and engagement. Make the data you get to judge, please. In AdSense arbitrage, don't focus in CPM, cost per mile, and CPE, cost per engagement. All I want you focus on is how much views you get on your website and how much do you earn in Google AdSense. No less, no more. Now that we knew that the whole principle for success in digital marketing depends on testing, let's now see how to create Facebook ads. If you are creating it for the first time, don't worry, it is simpler than you think and does not even need an explanation. It will not take you more than 3 days to master FB ads. The secret is all in testing, and with time you'll put your skills on the right shape. The first thing before doing any advertisement is to know your target audience well, and you can find out all of the informations you will need through the Facebook tool, Facebook Audience Insights. It's a free tool empowered by Facebook itself to give you insights about any audience you want, like audience volume, genders and age percentage, interests, audience engagement, and a lot of beautiful stuff. I advise you to spend an hour or two with this tool to refine exactly the right audience you need. After you get an idea of the niche you will be working on and your audience, now head over to FB Ads Manager before creating any advertisement. First, make sure that you have entered your information and payment method, whether it is PayPal or your banking card. Now you are ready to create your ad. Click on Create. Then choose traffic if you are going to make the ad for the first time, because you want to bring visitors. Then I will explain to you the strategy that you can rely on in order to optimize the advertisement and make an A/B test. Do not forget to choose name for your campaign. Turn on just the A/B test. Let campaign budget optimization off for now. Let's assume you will work in cleaning niche, so you will be targeting women around America or Australia whose ages range from 21 to 60 years old. You also notice that I did not target interest because my article is aimed to all women's, and when you target a large audience without defining interests, the CPC will be cheap, but that doesn't mean that you should always target generally. Because if you choose a micro niche such as real estate, chronic diseases, or other niche where CPC is very expensive on Google AdSense, it's true that the price in Facebook ads will be expensive, but your profits in AdSense also will be massive. Also, in the features in which your ad will appear, choose manual placements and remove all tags and stories. Leave only newsfeed and groups feed, and avoid Instagram at all costs. Instagram doesn't work with AdSense Arbitrage. If you want to use Instagram ads, it's preferable to work affiliate offers or sell your products, whether it's dropshipping or local e-commerce. It works well. We've just finished adjusting our ad set. After modifying everything and making sure that is complete, press confirm, and congratulations, you have just launched your first ad campaign. Now that you launch your ad, you will be excited every moment. You'll do a refresh to your AdSense account every moment and wait for the profits. After 24 hours, if it is a successful article, you will find that you spent $10 and got more than $20. Means doubling your money. Just start scaling. If you get in AdSense profits between $10 and $12, it means relative equivalence. This means that the article is good and only needs optimizing. If you get less than $7 in AdSense, just forget the article and search for another one. The article, as I indicated, you don't create that article, but all you do at the beginning is to copy everything. Article, the ad, picture and everything for 24 hours and judge the results. So here is what I would do if I find a winning article. First, you make sure that the ad you originally created is still working and how it fits with the article rewriting, if it's still making the same profit or not. If it does, this is good. This means that article is still with the same quality, because sometimes when you do rewriting, profits decreases. Second, after we make sure that the rewritten article is as profitable as the original, we'll leave the first advertisement working. 3. I would still optimize the article until everything is perfect. After that, you will create 2 new campaigns with a budget of $12 each. The first campaign is normal, but the second one with the new CBO feature. The purpose of this process is to compare CBO with the traditional campaign and which one is more profitable. CBO stands for Campaign Budget Optimization. While running CBO, advertisers will not be able to set bids and budget at the audience level. Instead, campaigns will automatically, in real time, optimize towards the best performing, lowest cost audiences, based on what Facebook deems most efficient and scalable. 2. In every ad campaign, there are 2 ad sets, and the purpose of each one is to compare pictures. 3. In every ad set, you will develop 2 ads to compare article headlines. This means you put for every ad a single headline. You may find me obsessed with testing, but I really know changing a picture or title headline can change your campaign from a minus 50% ROI to a 300% ROI. Don't underestimate the A/B test because it is the secret here. Sometimes you will find me trying more than 5 titles with more than 5 pictures. But if you want to do this, you must spend $6 on every ad set, because less than this you will not be able to judge the outcome exactly. After you start this testing, make sure your decision based on expensive CPC. You put off this ad set. Ads has a cheap CPC, leave it working. And compare with the AdSense revenues, of course. I wish I could tell you that CBO is better than normal, but that is not, because each time the results can vary. After you do your A/B test and confirm the successful ad set, you can go to the scaling stage. What we mean by the scaling stage, it is the stage where you want to grow your profits. Instead of spending $10 and making $30 per article, you will spend $500 and make $1,500 a day, and that's where your growth begins. But in the field of AdSense arbitrage, you shouldn't grow rakti because you can risk with your AdSense account. When you find a really successful article, I strongly recommend that you put it in 3 sites, and each site is linked with AdSense, so that when you do scaling, you do 3 days in the first account, 3 days in the second account, and 3 days on the third account. Use this method and you'll not face any problem with AdSense or Facebook. Let's assume you found your successful article and made an A/B test, that you found your successful ad that brings conversions at the lowest possible cost on Facebook ads. Now it's time to grow and enter the world of 4 digits a day, or what is called scaling. See you next lecture.